Howdy, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here with more Balatro. Been playing more of the mobile version. Honestly, like a bunch of money early is like tempting, but also I can probably just get some money. Playing a lot of Balatro mobile as of late, and I've been having a lot of fun with the anaglyph deck in particular. I feel like wow, we got it exact. Double tags are good, and there's a lot of things we can skip for that end up being like substantially good. Like obviously the one you really want is to get like a funny amount of negative jokers. That's usually like the best one you can get, but also like, you know, getting like $100 is like insane. I keep saying money in this game is like the most important thing, and here Balatro is like keeping that true. So like, you know, early game, you don't just like gamble and get like $1 million in the beginning. These are both like really good, but I think a scaling altar is unfortunately the best one I can have. So we're gonna try to do that. Scaling Molter's usually good. Spare Trousers, really good for that same reason. But it is gonna be a little hard to use Scary Face, but maybe we don't want to use Scary Face. I managed to not call it the the item from Nuclear Throne, which is insane to me. Wow, there's a Y in Scarier Face, so it ends up being whatever. That being said, I literally think both of these jokers for now are worth buying, and I'm not too worried about building money then if I'll play a 4 of a kind just because it's here. Probably wouldn't. Okay. Won't scale this, but you know what, whatever. And I don't have money, so for now, our jokers win us rounds. I'm hoping to at least like take 2 plays per thing, just because I usually don't min-max it to be like I spend every hand on these, but you know what, it's not like that bad to just only increment it by 1. But obviously you would want it, you'd want to like a min max. This is an insanely good joker, by the way, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna continue my usual just deleting the lowest value cards out of my deck and gaining money for it. Really just trading card, especially before blue stake difficulty, is certainly a king. And doubling my money is obviously really good. It gets us to that money cap. And still wanting to delete cards that I don't want. And I don't know, maybe I'll Empress some aces. Probably not too worried about that for now. This is the point where the anaglyph deck will really pop off. There's a negative joker tag right there. And funnily enough, that means we're gonna get a bunch of negative jokers. It's only 3, but you know what? 3 more joker slots, pretty good. I played a anaglyph deck on my phone. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit on your phone and play a funny video game. And wouldn't you know it, I had I think 23 jokers, and I think half of them weren't doing anything. I think most of them I was doing, well, first of all, it was like a straight flush build, which is like a rarity. It's a very fun build type to have. But that being said, I got like the trio, 2 of the, I was doing specifically, I got this one before as well, which is not great. But that being said, I will actually be able to use it this run. That's actually really good. Speaking of high Joker, I just sold. Basically, a lot of Jokers that like, oh, I'm not playing specifically face cards. Well, here's like Ride the Bus. Here's it was a bunch of just like really bad Jokers that I managed to keep getting. But that's fun. Now, honestly, I got a weird idea for now. Is I think our regular Jokers are like good enough to get us through the the game. So I'm gonna use Riff Raff as basically like money gen. I guess I shouldn't like sell them until like the very end, like when I'm actually about to hit them with my business. I'll turn more 9s into 10s. Usually a pretty good thing to do. Temperance, make it some more $4. Maybe upgrade pair or full house. Neither. Okay. High card it is. Strength card again. Just go in. You're probably gonna stay. You work with our build as well, so I see a reason to keep you. Retrigger all face cards, so I'm gonna do this. But then I just like negative Jokers, but they're not always useful. Because obviously, like, not having a Joker take up a slot is pretty cool. But obviously, if that slot ends up not being like worth anything, like the best you can hope for is that you like get like disable a random Joker and it hits one of the useless ones, like or something like that. Or I feel like what happens a lot of the time is I mean, like they buff Temperance is usually like another good application for at least just having these. But I need to get a lot of bad ones. But I also think like having utility Jokers, like I like how I'm just like talking about random runs that I have played previously. I'm gonna buff you. I had a negative space Joker, the one that just like has a chance to level up your hand. Like that was like surprisingly good. Also, that was a bit of a gamble. You know, who cares? Playing a little bit of fun game. Yeah, I'm like definitely. I don't know what I've unlocked on this file. Neither of these are gonna get played. Great. I'm gonna sell that one for sure because I hate flushes. They're actually the worst hand type. They're not. They might actually still be the worst hand type, but they're still at least like, you know, fun. So that's something. I guess turning a 2 into a death card is better than delete, like, or a better card is better than just deleting it outright. But I still want to, you know, try to play the higher value cards. That's part of the reason I don't like flushes as much anymore. Unless your build like plays around it. Like 6 through 2 are pretty bad to play just because of chips. Now obviously, you know, like even Steven, stuff like that just gives you like a high amount of chips based on whether or not you use them. Is generally, I don't know. It's generally like okay. But well, I mean, obviously I like Odd Todd a lot. Odd Todd's pretty crazy good, especially with like retriggers and stuff like that. But you need those in order to make the other hands good, and I sometimes just don't have those, and then you're just playing like low value cards. Again, I should actually at least just like keep it, right? And I guess Full House is worth playing simply because it's at least leveled. I mean, high card. Okay, 2 pair is actually literally leveled more than it. Kind of forgot about I already got a bunch of 2 pair ones. Now, I will say one Joker that would be really good is like basically any Joker that just gives me a multiplier, but you know, we're not always guaranteed to get those ones there. wouldn't be surprised. There are a lot of builds in this game that revolve around, I guess, not playing like. I like the chips more. I'm gonna be real. Like the chips more. A lot of builds that revolve around like not having multipliers. It seems. But these are all probably like face cards and stuff. Like, these are all honestly probably 2 pair. And then I'll just discard whatever I get here. Even though it's probably safe to assume that they're gonna be leveled at least somewhat. Now this Joker's actually useless to me. Honestly, hand size, it could be better. I just need, there you go, that's something we need. Okay, we need a whoop. We need these right here. So we need a bunch of planet cards now, which is easier said than done. But multipliers, probably worth buying this. I guess the next thing I would want is high card, and I'm not gonna level up high card like 12 times. Would be funny. 4 of a kind, I also would be tempted in doing. Decrease level of boss blind. What level is high card? Level, okay, you know what? I don't like high card very much. I've made that known. You're literally not worth anything to me. So let's just see how much high card scores. I guess it's a high card build now. I don't like high card because you play 1 card. Like, I like modifying the deck with like enhancements, and high card just decides that that's like not even worth doing, which is unfortunate for us fun gameplay haver people. I'm going for a little bit of a crazy maneuver here. It's called goodbye to my full house levels. Because I'm trying to, okay, well, guess I could play this, right? Should score like okay. I guess the 100 chips as well. Yeah, that's enough. Now the one downside is now I will see, I'll see Planet X's in the shop, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, I mean, I'm still gonna use a Planet X. For the reason of I wanna level up thing. I've been using face cards. Probably gonna delete that jack. It just somehow didn't, which is it's kind of the game to have not done that. I think it's, 2 Planet X's, by the way. I just want to point out 2 Planet X's better than a level 17 high card. Don't like high card if you didn't know. I'm gonna buy this because high card being unfortunately our most played thing. Gives per hand played this run. I mean, I did want to get money, so that basically guarantees that that happens. And I still want to play 2 pair even though it's leveled up, but you know what? All those enhanced cards makes me want to play it, so I'm gonna do that. Guess I'm playing high card here. See how much that scores. Oh, it didn't score that much? Oh, $20. Okay. This feels like a really weird, incoherent build that might still win as long as we don't get something like, I don't know, there's a particular thing I'm thinking that might, like, ruin the run. It's called, extra large blind. We might get that, but I can re-roll it if that happens. Flushes if I want to play them are there. I mean, I guess when you give me Stuntman, the high card build has play only 1 hand type this round. I can tell you for sure. that no matter what, this wins it. Yep. Even if we get the big blind now, we still win. The super big ultra mega wall. I really don't like a hieroglyph for this particular situation. Literally just immolate. There's no point to... We need more face cards. I don't know what I want. I guess the level up high card, because that's what we ultimately went with. Flips and shuffles all jokers. I only need my multiplier in the front, and so that literally doesn't matter. I guess we'll still just like sell jokers. Yeah, this is definitely a strong build. It was me high card all along. I guess. This was not the build I wanted to play, but it was the build I ended up getting. You know what? As long as it works, all wins count for the same. So this win is gonna give me, like, I don't know, some level of satisfaction. I mean, I will obviously get some level of satisfaction. Probably playing this 10 that will double trigger and then use the steal and then get all these. Yeah, it seems like it's a good build. Still not as fun as other builds, but you know what? We're not. I shouldn't complain about having a winning build here. No, it was high card. I don't think you're worth getting. You're probably worth doing. No, you're not, I guess. I just want to like spend all my money for now. I like you. Your usefulness has subsided, and I'm just gonna keep re-rolling the shop until I get an amount of multiplier thanks to this funny thing. Upgrade 2 pair, you know what? I will literally use it to upgrade 2 pair. We're not gonna play it, but it scales that joke. And then, you know, as is typical with like ballot, is we get that joker. We need you at the front, by the way, so let's just do that. I might as well chariot this 9 and just like sit back and relax and watch the points just go. There you go. And then it see that we shifted builds a lot. It went from like a 2 pair build to a high card build to a to a ballot plus photograph build, which is a completely different build from any other hand type. So yeah. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, check some links in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Lots of negative